What's up, everybody? Cam Hawkins here with Spawn on Me, and I'm here with my good friend Brenden Groom from Pass the Controller. SGF has just finished up, but to end the day, we got to go hands-on with Metaphor ReFantazio, the new IP from Atlas. Brenden and I are huge Atlas fans. We love Persona.
Yeah.
We love everything that they do. Brenden, what did you think about Metaphor?
The vibes of what Metaphor is, like, I love Persona's setting, its style, all that stuff, but the vibes of Metaphor ReFantazio being that high fantasy, you get the swords, you get the fairies, you get amazing character designs, like, off of vibes alone, I'm all in. What we played was fantastic, but I'm all in just based off of vibes.
Yeah, for sure. I think that when Persona 5 came out, everyone thought, like, this is the most aesthetically pleasing game that we've ever seen from a visual standpoint.
Yeah.
And Metaphor has just blown that out of the water in a way that I just never thought was possible. And we gotten a little taste of what the combat was like from, like, the showcase and when it was first announced. But we really got to dig into the nuances of the combat system. And this really is kind of like if SMT and Persona made a baby.
Yeah.
Or it has the amount of turn actions that you can use. And if you hit the weak points, you get those actions back, so you can kind of extend your turn longer. And then they introduced this new archetype system, right? That's kind of the persona of this IP, where you get these relationships with all these different characters, and then you get to learn these new archetypes and switch around, not just with the main character, which I feel like Persona and SMT is kind of like that is the staple of the main protagonist, but it works for your party as well.
Yeah, I think it's great. I think it, like you said, it's a perfect marriage, I think, of those two, I think, cult, but now even bigger than that. Like, SMT probably still a little more culty, but Persona has really blown up with Persona 5 Royal into the mainstream, and I think taking elements from both of those, doing its own spin on it with the archetypes, being able to move that around within your party, it all works really well. I will say, back to like the vibes and the aesthetic, one of the things I was noticing while we were playing was all of the style, all the pizzazz that the series normally has. It's like,
you never see it coming.
There are little tweaks and references, just like in subtle ways, where it's like the menu over your character is like slowly moving with your character. And it's just little flourishes that I think take what makes those games so great and just cranks the knob up even more.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see how more of that is just in there between the combat, the leveling up system, the story, all the stuff, the world building. Like, I have a feeling we're in for something really special.
I completely agree. There's still a lot to look forward to, especially with like the story. We don't know a whole lot about what's going on there. But everything that we've seen so far, this is shaping up to be, in my opinion, a Game of the Year contender.
Yeah.
Possibly Atlas's best game ever, which is saying a lot because they've made, in my opinion, several masterpieces. But we'll just have to wait till October when it releases.
I know. I can't wait.
Yeah. But until then, I'm Cam, this is Brenden. Follow Spawn on Me on our YouTube and TikTok channels. And until next time, peace.
Also, there's a truck. Also, there's a truck.